What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex Quest Gen 1 with Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we battled our way through the SSN and took on the Vermilion Gym, getting our third badge, the Thunder Badge, from Lieutenant Surge. And there it is right there. Looks like a sun. I don't know why the Thunder Badge looks like it's a sun. Design choices. But, anyway. We also got our very first HM last episode, Cut, and now that we have that, a lot more of Kanto is now open to us, and we're going to start by going back to places we've already been and doing some stuff we couldn't exactly do before. And the way we'll do that is by heading through Diglett's Cave, because as you may recall, this connects us all the way back to Route 2 between Viridian and Pewter. I'm going to throw off a repel here. This is how repels work, by the way. I haven't gone over this yet, but repels pretty much prevents unless this happens. Basically, repels prevent you from encountering wild Pokemon under the level of the Pokemon in the front slot of your party. So, for this case... Oh, actually, it wouldn't even help if I brought out DK because at level 29. Let's just get through here as fast as possible. Repels also only last for 150 steps, so keep that in mind. Now, I did a couple of things off screen, nothing too major like trading or anything, but I did some serious cleaning out of my inventory, and I brought this Clefairy with me, which I'm about to put to use, because remember I caught 2 Clefairies for a purpose that I didn't exactly go into yet. Repel's effect wore off. And yeah, we're actually back on Route 2. See, over there... No, not there, not there. Over that way, this is the gate leading us out of Viridian Forest. So that's pretty cool. I also gave my rare candy to Shikamaru, after leveling up to 20 because he was one wild battle away. At level 20 you learnt Disable, which can disable another Pokemon's move. Fittingly enough. Anyway. So yeah, if a Pokemon faints, it can still use HM moves, which is handy, I guess. This is the guy I want to talk to. He's looking for a Clefairy, and wants you to trade him one for his Mr. Mime. This is the only time in the game you're going to be able to get a Mr. Mime, and in Red and Blue, he'll be offering his Mr. Mime for an Abra. Personally, I think Clefairy is easier to catch, as we all know very well by this point. Anyway, so, I guess this is the first time I'm showing a trade on screen. So yeah, you can find a bunch of these in-game trades throughout the game. And, basically, you trade whatever Pokemon they're asking for, they'll trade you whatever they're offering at the same level at the Pokemon you've traded across. And this is what the entire trading sequence looks like. It's very meta. Game Boys and pipes. Call it a link cable if you want, that's a friggin' pipe. And that's a friggin' Mr. Mime. Something which would become very confusing later on after they introduce genders into the series. Alright, so we got Mr. Mime. So let's check out that Pokédex entry. The Barrier Pokemon. Always practices his Pantomime Act. It makes enemies believe something exists that really doesn't. Also, very fond of throwing up barriers. Alright, the first thing I want to do right now is, now that we can use Cut, I'm going to cut down this bush. They make this easier in later generations, meaning I only have to interact with the tree to cut it down. And I want to go up here, back into Pewter City. Look at all that grey and blue. Now, there's only one thing that I want to do here, although I guess I could just put away Mr. Mime in the Pokemon Center while I'm here. But now that we have Cut, we can cut down this tree right here, which leads us into the back of the museum. We have scientists talking about all their fossils, but this guy, we want to talk to this guy. Now, that right next to him is a chunk of amber, but with the monotone colors, you'd be forgiven if you couldn't tell. Which this guy thinks contains Pokemon DNA. Now, this thing right here is the old amber, which he's about to give to us. And it's just like the fossils that we found in Mount Moon. Now, we don't exactly know where a Pokemon lab is yet, but, if we find one, we should take that there. And our fossil as well. If they have ancient Pokemon DNA in them, maybe we get some Pokemon out of them. Alright, so... next thing I want to do is not use a max potion. Get on my bicycle because I don't want to walk anymore. We'll go back into this little area over here. If we keep heading downward from the house where we just made that trade, we should be able to find a gate. This gets a lot faster later on, I promise. Yep, gate, right here. Now we want to talk to this guy. We've run into another of Professor Oak's aides. Yeah. Now, we'll be able to find some of Oak's aides in different places around the region, and they will give us rewards for catching a certain amount of Pokemon. If we've caught 10, he's going to give us an HMO 5. That is Flash, which we are going to need very soon. I have caught 10 times? Yep, 37. I did need to do some evolving to catch up with that guy, unfortunately. Damn it. But yeah, we can use the HM Flash to light up dark caves, which we're going to need later. Yep, and Rock Tunnel is somewhere we're going to be going pretty soon, actually. If we head down this way, we've got an HP up. Now, I did have a couple of HP ups in my inventory last time, and really, no Pokemon in my team now and future is going to be doing any major HP tanking, so I just gave them to Shenron. I really need space in my inventory because this game has a very limited inventory space, and limited inventory space is one of the things I despise most in these old video games. But more importantly, we have a Moonstone. Now we can evolve another Pokemon that needs it. One of the 4 that need them. So keep going down this way. This is getting old really fast. And we are back in Viridian. Now, there's only one thing that I want to do here, and that is to cut down this tree. Doing a lot of cutting today, folks. And speak to this guy. How do you fall asleep in a place like this? Well, I guess it is kind of cozy now to think about it. I dream about a drowsy eating his dream. Yeah, they tend to do that, unfortunately enough. But, apparently he has this TM. Which is TM42, which is Dream Eater. Now, Dream Eater is a move that it's a Psychic type move, I think it's Psychic anyway, does pretty good damage to any Pokemon that is sleeping. Unfortunately, no Pokemon in my team, now or future, is actually going to be able to learn either this or a sleeping move, so it's effectively useless to me, so I'm probably going to sell it. But first things first, I'm just going to deposit Miles real quick. And box 2, yet once again I can't stress enough, make sure you change the boxes when you need to and keep a good count of how many Pokemon you've caught. You don't want to lose any Pokemon, especially legendaries. It really sucks. Oh, what just happened? My directional input got stuck. Ah. Well then. But we're pretty much done around here, so... Is it the last Pokemon Center I walked into, or the last one I healed at? It's probably the last one I walked into. Damn it. Okay, so... I'm going to meet you guys back in Viridian City. I mean, Vermilion City. We're in Viridian. It's really early in the morning. Alright, so back here on the other side of Diglett's Cave, there's nothing else for us to do in Vermilion at the moment, so... The repel's worn off. So, time for us to officially move on to Route 11, where we have one more Pokemon I want to catch, technically two, but I'm not going after that, it's not worth the 1% encounter rate. So first I want to switch 2-2-1 in front, so I can actually do some... Yeah, let's actually paralyze it, and let's get hunting. Here it is, Drowsy. And Drowsy is another of very few Psychic types in the game, actually. But because it's a Psychic type in Generation 1, that means you probably want it. This thing is a pretty good option if you want a Psychic type on your team, but don't want to go out of your way to catch Abra, which, to be fair, I understand. Look at that, this thing's got pretty good special, as you can see. It's also very fond of sleeping moves. Now, there is one more Pokemon on this route that I don't have in my Pokédex yet, which is Raticate. Given my hatred for Rattata, why the hell would I want to catch another one? Or another one of the family, anyway. And why the hell would I go out of my way to catch one, anyway, if it's a 1% encounter rate? Raticate is not worth it. I'd rather just reluctantly evolve the Rattata I already have. Yay! And Drowsy has been caught. So what do we got? The Hypnosis Pokemon. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it has eaten in the past. Yeah, when I say that they tend to eat dreams, I wasn't joking. Really is a habit of theirs. Alright, so now that I've done my catching for the routes, we've got a fair few trainers here to take out, so let's get started. And I think that's just about everyone. I thought this guy. Yep. Alright. Alright, so let's move on. Inside another gate here. We come this way. First of all, we'll find this guy. And here we have another in-game trade. This guy wants a Lickitung in exchange for a Dugtrio. I already have a Dugtrio in the box, so this is pointless to me. But more importantly, we have another one of Oak's aids. Yep. This guy, if we have caught 30 kinds of Pokemon, will give us an item finder. And once again, I've got 38 now. And what the item finder does is that it notifies you if there are hidden items in the area. This is useless to me because I have all of the hidden items written down in my notes. Let's keep moving forward. Ah, crap. Sleeping Pokemon blocks the way because we can't just walk around it. Oh, nothing we can do about that. But where do we go from here? Well, I'm gonna meet you guys not in Vermilion, but all the way back in Cerulean. Ah, no more taking a long way for me. But on second thought, it may have been more worth it to stay out there. But here we are back in Cerulean City, and the only place for us left to go now is over this way onto Route 9. Oh. Don't know why I got off the bike, but okay, I'll roll with it. Now that we can cut down this tree, we can actually progress over this way. And we have more trainers. But I think I'm gonna take this on next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. So, I guess we didn't get too much done today, but at least we've managed to explore what we couldn't before now that we have cut, and, well, we knocked out an entire route of trainers, if that's worth anything. It's probably not, but don't worry, progression will happen next episode. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, we're going to go through this way and see if we can't get over to Rock Tunnel on the other side, and, well, see where we go from there. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time guys, my name is Matt Omega. See you guys later.